Sometimes I think I was in the third, but Arts had one line. I'm gonna put it in the description for y'all. I'm mad I can't think of it right now, but hey, all right, go ahead. I'm listening. What you got? That's all I gotta say about that.
Who had won?
That's a good question. Damn. See, I think the only battle for I had winners for was Real Name Brandon and Surf. All the rest of them I wanted to watch again.
You want to watch it, man?
I'm not watching the Calicoe and Geechi battle. We'll get to that when we talk about that though. I ain't watching that one. But Ars and Lou Castro. I got no decision. Like that before I've seen it and I had a decision besides the one time one or two or three times before that people definitely tell me when I ain't got a decision. They always quick to tell you when they ain't doing something up here in this YouTube out of all the stuff we are doing. But I ain't gonna get into that. We ain't petty betties over here. I want to get into another one. I'm picking that. Yeah, you know I'm petty, so I take that back. I'm trying to be petty on this on YouTube though, in public. What we got next?
We
We'll name
got
Brandon. Let's do that one. We'll name and MVP.
MVP.
R&B versus MVP. We'll name Brandon just smokes his boots. That was the first 30. That was the first everything. The tone setter.
Yeah, the tone. That's how you start that thing. I mean, he was more confident in MVP. I mean,
No,
everything.
no, 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 no. Confident. MVP was he didn't look nervous. It's just his bars wasn't all the way there. I think
Man,
that man was confident.
out with a, I don't know, real name Brandon. He just came out, more confident than MVP. If I might add
I
to
think
you,
I think confidence is
like
what's the
he knew
definition of
he had
confidence?
this in the bag, like that. About that on, like that's how he went out there to me.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I ain't gonna
Like,
go definition.
it,
You're right. He
and
did look like that. He looked like that since the first battle. That's how Renee Brady carry herself though. That's what I love. That's one of the things I love about him. He been
I
carrying
mean,
himself like that.
it was a long. I like that MVP throughout there. He's like, when I heard you was in EFB and I heard you to cook, and he was like, EFB stand for every fucking breakfast or every fucking barbecue. I don't know how that shit had
Yeah,
me
that
in
was fun. I remember that.
tears.
I like that one too. That was good. I don't remember nothing else MVP said though, so I ain't gonna lie. That's the part I don't like about not sending it back. I don't like. I want to find something, but it's cool. It's whatever. I wasn't in the mood for real. For real. This battle rap, man, it's good. It's just when certain things happen, it make me upset. It made me real upset. Like, let's get into it. I want to get into it. I just picked the real name, but I want to get into the Calicoe and Geechi one. And it's my fault. I should have learned from the first time. But I ain't make this video to make this. But when you asked me earlier, because I told you I didn't. I actually fell asleep on the Cal and Geechi one because it was just getting late, and just fell asleep on it. It looked like it was getting good, but it's like now I don't even want to watch it back. I want to watch it in the same month. It just ain't nothing against Geechi Gotti. Keep looking this way, but I just didn't want to see it. I ordered some more stuff, Ghost. I ordered some more stuff, YouTube out there, people. Geechi, no studio. I ordered more stuff about a month ago now. And it was two hoodies. And it's crazy because Geechi actually gave me, I got the money back for two things earlier this year. Like not earlier this year, like in the beginning of the summer for some I ordered in March. It was when JR came up with the blue rose line. Like right when he came up with that line, I ordered two things off of that. I guess he discontinued them. No, it was one of the shirts. It was one of the blue rose shirts, and it was the wrestling championship shirt. I really wanted that shirt because it looked like it was like a wrestler shirt. It had a two-time champ on it. That was a fire shirt, but it was like a battle rap one. It looked like something you would get like a Stone Cold type of shirt or a Rock shirt. But I guess he stopped making them, so I ain't get him back. He sent me money back for that. But the hoodie was the first thing I ordered. I ordered the hoodie the beginning of March. I ordered those two like a little later, but like really a little bit later, like a month or something later. Maybe like a month, like almost a month and a half later. Basically, I still didn't get the hoodie. And he said that he sent it to me. Bro, you said you sent it to me and we talked. And he remembered the address and everything. And I don't want to say, I'm not going to say the man lying, but I never got it. And I've had stuff sent to me before from certain places, and the mail be acting funny out here in West Virginia. I might title it, like, I got to figure something out. I went down there. I had Styles P and his pharmacy stuff send me stuff before. And it's regular stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And I don't know. I just feel like my mail has gotten touched before. My mail has definitely got touched when it's come from certain places. And I hope that's not the case for him. But besides all that, I dead ass ain't never get that hoodie, and he thought I did. So I really can't even do nothing about that. 'Cause I believe him. Man. He said he went down there and sent it. I believe him. He spoke so many times, and it just so I honestly moved on until whenever I could finally get out there, maybe get something in person. Was the second two. The no, my third, my fourth, and my fifth orders was like a month ago. Um, from some bars that he made a shirt from the bars from the Casey battle. He had a house party shirt. I ordered that, and I ordered a no studio shirt. I still ain't see or heard nothing back from them or nothing. And mind you, this time I told him I wasn't gonna hit him up no more. Period. That's it is it's math. I was saving it. That's why I see this. How I know it's real. Cause I'm not making none of this up. Not I'm honestly cool with that. Cause that's the risk I took for buying something online. And but that goes back to what I was originally saying. I ain't want to buy nothing from nobody for and battle rap no more because of this. And it's crazy that everybody else I had no problem with. But it's just I'm good on it because we honestly don't have no way of proving if I don't get nothing. That really showed me. And it's I don't got no proof. Like and it's crazy because he really sent me the money back for other stuff that I paid before. And I so it's like I don't, but that I'm assuming I don't know this particular time maybe they got to work it. I have no clue, but I would like to have a response back. Y'all could actually I'm suspended on Twitter right now because I made a YouTube I made an official music video of Way Too Sexy with me and the kids. We was in Popeye's parking lot, and I titled it that on YouTube, so I got a copyright strike. So I ain't contested or nothing. I just said, you know what, if I'm suspended, this like I told myself I got suspended again because of some DMCA issues, which is me copywriting or labeling something from listening to music. That's how I always get in trouble because I'll title it what the song is and put whatever I'm trying to say with it, and that's how they catch you. Cause so it's like I wasn't even try. I didn't even know that was a big deal until like a few years ago. But this particular time, I just ain't think nothing about it. Just did it. I went all the way out there. I put Drake. I put Drake way too sexy parentheses official music video like that. That's doing the most. And I had that in my comment. So I get it. I do get it. But I'm not even about. I'm not just trying to chase that account. That's all my point of saying that. I'm not about to Twitter. I like Twitter for the news. Can't do that because when you suspend it, it freezes your account, so you can't even see nothing updated. I can't even. The last thing I can see if I try to update it is from September 6th or September 4th, whenever I first got submitted. But so basically, I sit there and say, nah, I got my video game account upstairs still, but I only use that for games, and then I really don't even like okay, I'm just leave it. Um, but you know what I'm saying? Oh, I said that to say that that's how I was keeping in touch with Geechi. That's how I was talking to him about this. Um, and I did tell him then I wasn't even gonna hit him up no more because of it. Like for whatever in the beginning, because it just feel crazy. Like it's like I don't know. I'm doing the only thing I can do. I'm doing the only thing I can do. Um, but uh, and before he had sent the money back, as he said he was gonna send me a new one. He said he was gonna send me something else to replace something else. But they just decided to send it back because I guess I don't know. I have no clue. They couldn't find a replacement. I even told him like just pick something for me at a certain size, and I still at that point. But it was. I always say I'm not even wanting to watch stuff over. Should I say? I stopped being watching Geechi channel. Like I watch it very seldomly, just because I'm like yo. Because in the beginning of the year it was the same. I seen other people saying it, and he was saying he was lying. And I'm like, damn. I'm like. That's how they really feel, like people making that up. I know it, but I'm like, on their end, it gotta be crazy that people not getting that. That people saying they not getting it. But I don't know about anybody else, but that's true. Like, I have not received one thing from them. And I ordered the most amount of merch. I ordered 5 things. I never ordered 5 things from nobody in Battle Rap. I ain't get not one yet. I only got the money back for 2. That's crazy. But that's why I'm right now. That's why I want to mention it now, because that's honestly how I really feel. And back in the other months, it was just I was teasing about it, but I was dead ass serious then too. I'm like, I ain't understand. Like I'm not receiving nothing. I don't get it. So I don't know. That shit really crazy. Cause I'm like, nah, I don't got no way to prove that I'm not getting it. So, Geechi Gotti, Calicoe. I missed the old thing. So I don't even. I might not even watch it back. That's about I really wanted to see, but
I had Calico winning because he got through all his rounds clear, and I feel it was moments where Geechi was like,
clear.
about,
You got to do all around. Clear. You said.
yeah, he got through all his rounds clear. I feel like Geechi
So
was
Geechi was
stumbling.
stumbling. That's exactly what I was hitting at. Word. I
Yeah,
saw the first rounds. I saw the first rounds because they were doing that. They were trying to figure out who was taking long, like who was, you know what I mean? Like they were just stalling, like the same thing I felt like Hollow was doing. Who did that? I think Cal was doing it because Geechi said her heads like 3 times, and then they finally decided to go with heads.
and then it was a moment like I felt like
Who's further
Geechi
away? California
like,
definitely further away than Michigan from Texas, I
yeah,
think.
ran something back like 3 times
That
or
was something
whatever.
that was interesting.
And it's
Oh, he
like,
did. Well, I don't know,
yeah,
man. Just hearing you say that you playing the game right now, I don't really know. I believe you, but at the same time, it's like I don't know, like how what that really mean. Like he ran it back 3 times, which could technically, if it was fire, like he ran it back 3 times. We've seen Geechi run this up back before and talk about somebody in the front row in the background, like somebody with them, like when they're doing that mad battle. So was it really a choke or a stumble? Like I don't know.
it was like a little stumble, but you got it back.
Oh, so it wasn't nothing then.
I still got speed on it.
Sleeping.
I said speed on it.
I don't know what you said.
That's why I started off when Calico got through all his rounds clear.
Clear, yes, right. All right. Mm. Um,
Another back,
he won just because he got the. Was it better rounds though?
to me, yeah. But I always be feeling like everybody gonna go for Geechee or whatever, and they be sleeping on like Calico or whatever.
So who was you going before this battle came before it happened? Who you had before this?
Who I had, I
Yeah,
ain't had nobody because we ain't talking about it. So I obviously ain't had
you ain't.
nobody. I ain't even put it in the thought. Ain't feel me?
Nah, it'd be like that. Definitely me. I've been stopped caring about who was gonna win. I just want to see the battle. Um, mm, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know why you even mentioned he stumbled. I definitely said I had somebody winning before because they rounds was better. And the other person stumbled, that wouldn't even matter. The person I picked, rounds was just better. But you right, but you say he got it back. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about that. Like you saying he got it back, or he never. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta take it for what I'm saying. For I gotta see it for myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like I gotta see it for myself. I don't know. That just sound like that's on you because you know what it looked like to look to make anything come out clean. And you know how to do it. You know what to look for. So I understand what you're saying, but I still want to see it for myself. So. But with that being said, I got nothing else to say about it. I don't know what happened. That's
All right,
cool
let's
that
keep.
they did make that the last battle though. I ain't see that coming until the Mook and them came out. I'm like, oh, they making them the last battle. I ain't expect that. I like how they
What you
switch
thought
up the
about
main
that battle?
event. Well, that is that. Do they? Is that? All right, hold on. Before we talk about it, is that like a? Could that still be the main event? It don't work like that, right? The main event is last, right? Just because battle map they do that. Boxing will
Yeah,
never put the main event before something else. But I'm not just to compare that, but
yeah.
that's the main event was Cal
Main
Geechi then.
event is always less.
The
Mm-hmm.
right. So technically, I was wondering. I'm like, when Mooka them came out, I was already tired. I'm like, Mooka up right now. I'm like, I wanted to see Cal, but definitely gonna go to sleep when Mooka Reed was on. That's why I was like, that's how it was last night. Yeah? I'm definitely gonna go to sleep on this. I'm about to see the Mook. I'm about to see the Cal and the Geechee, and I thought that was coming up. It's crazy because when they had serving them, yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you all of the fake anticipation and hype and all of that. They could have kept that. Like that battle was not that to me. That's just me being honest. Like I expected more, like from both sides. Like I guess it just I don't know. It was like it's the same thing. It's the same way I felt about when they made Bad Boys 3. Like, dang, y'all took too long to do this.
Yeah, I can see that. That was I still like that was honestly
And then they
still
both was
good.
crying. They both was crying through each other rounds and jump.
That's what
Like
I was gonna
it
I
was like,
honestly
get it out. He was like, come
see.
on, man. You keep talking to He like, man, you were
See.
doing the same thing.
I was getting to it. I was watching I honestly I like the battle itself. They was both
He was
spitting. I
like,
feel like Mook had some better stuff,
rounds. Like, he was
but
like, you doing the same thing in my
I
rounds.
like the fact that art that not art that Reed did that. When they was over there and they had it orchestrated and they just started baritoning over there. I like when they did that. I like that because that was like blatantly showing like, okay, if you want to come over here and talk to us, we gonna purposely definitely all talk at the same time and scream at doing you. I like that. Then the second time they just doing it to do it because kept doing it. But I like that. I like that because you don't never see nobody do that to move. Everybody want to just sit there. Like Book ain't got no problem with what you do. He already prepared. So I like the fact that they did that. That was cool. I ain't bothering me. I like that. But then you know what made it even better was when Reed was like, this should have been somewhere else. This should have been when Reed started saying that. It was like, yeah, after seeing how the way they keep going back and forth with each other, the way they came out, the way we already knew, the way he looked, he was dressed like 2002. Like and Mook damn near the same too was. So it's just like they if it literally was somewhere else, it probably would have been a lot better. And they probably wouldn't have had a lot of that stuff they had. They had stuff for a big professional, more of a professional set. I feel like they did have. If they had that on that one that Geechi and Goods was at, I feel like that would have been even a little bit better. A little bit better. I mean, this is just literally that difference. Just a little. You know, that's kind of the comparison I'm making right there. I feel like literally if it wasn't on that big stage, if they and plus on top of that, I feel like everybody made it about that, so they go into what people talk about, and so that made it that too. Like so, that's why they would have lines for stuff like that too. So I feel like they didn't even talk about it; just started going at each other. It's impossible to do that though. It's impossible not to talk about your setting. But if they would have did it in a different way, where it's like even on this place, I still body you or whatever it is, it was more like we had to go to it. That like it had why it had to be this. Like they was more like questioning each other, and I ain't really. I gave Mook that battle though for real. For real. After
Yeah,
all that,
Mook the battle.
yeah, he was like after all that. I gave Mook that. Mook, what?
I
Mook took
I
that.
gave it. I don't even like saying I gave. I felt Reed won.
Mook probably 30 for real. For real. I'm gonna go as far as that. That dollar scheme. The first time I heard it was crazy. The second time it wasn't as crazy, but it was crazy though. That was a good scheme. Like I really liked that a lot. And he ended it off as he knows how to do in his traditional conservative battle rap way. He was like, and he brought it back. That's how you read a dollar, or something like that. That was I knew that was coming though, but I like that.
I just like more what everybody what Reed was saying. What the parts were
I
like
like what
oh
Mook was saying.
like I
I like
saying
what he was saying too though.
you built battle rap. All this was going on without you and all of that. And
That was
then
fire. That
that
was
was fun.
fire. All
Then
that was fire. Who he said? Who he said? He's like naming mad people. All that was fire.
yeah,
All
he
that was
started
fire.
a whole
That was
lineup. Then he
fire.
was like, and he just kept throwing. Not
What
I don't
round
know.
was that? What round was that? The second?
I don't remember what
Because
round
I
it
feel like
was.
that might be the round I might give Reed. That round. Yeah, I remember that one.
Right.
Yeah. I got to see the battle
Anyway,
again, though.
anyway, then he had referenced that math had punched
I
him in
might
the
give him
face
that
or
round.
whatever. I was laughing at that.
That was, yeah. His reference is better than a lot of people's. Because he kept talking about it, too. Like technically, if it was like more than 4 bars, that's technically to keep talking about it. I felt like wasn't it like a that was like a that was about like 4 bars about it. I feel like he did. It's not like somebody did like how Surf did with T Rex. It was two T Rex. He had 2 bars with T Rex. That he had I think he had like 4, and it was actually one of the best when it comes to when we talk about math. I like the way who else went against Mook and said something about math. I forgot. But I like the way he did that though.
Man, Philly was in the building, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Philly shook the
You just
building,
wasn't
man.
there. Like, what are you talking about? Are
I
you like,
was
you could
I
tell who
was
won in
there.
the building? Nah, I can tell who
Respect
won
the
the
coach.
building too. I can tell who
There,
won the
bro.
building on
I was
camera. I can
there,
tell who
bro.
won
I
it.
was live on the app. I was live on the app talking about I wasn't there. Stop playing.
Yeah, that's what you call it.
I
Nah,
was
that's
there, man.
what's his name? What's that? It was one battle that was on that fade card that I thought somebody else won. Riggs, but Riggs against winning somebody. I said he lost to the dude he won. Anyway, who's in that? That's it, right? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yes, sir.
You ain't give no winner for a few of the battles, but it's cool. Oh, we ain't talking about Chess and Easy. We definitely didn't talk about Chess and Easy.
Oh, I
We
kind of already
we
like kind of threw it out there when I said Philly was in the building. They shook the building.
Philly, yeah, Easy was going off. Easy was going off. Chess 2-1 though. Chess got the first and the third. Chess got the Chess got the second too, but but Chess got the second and the third for sure. The third was fire
So chess.
from Easy. First was fire from Easy. That was a great battle, definitely battle of the night. But I have Chess winning. I got
I
Chess
got
winning.
I got easy winning that one.
I need to see that again. I got Chess winning. I definitely want to see that again. Anyway, I got Chess winning. Chess got the second. Um, all right, I gave Easy the second. Chess got the first. And to be honest with you,
Must have fell asleep that battle too.
I might have been asleep. That battle was I asleep in this battle? Yeah, I might have been asleep. This was a good battle though. I know for sure when it was on, it was good. I saw it from the beginning to the end of this battle.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was trying to keep that shit together. New battles was long. Like
Battles was long, bro.
it
I'm about
felt
to
like
hang up my flag.
ain't
It
gonna
felt
hold
like
you. It felt like some rounds, like especially people first rounds, sounded like Martin Luther King speeches. Like
they
them shits
all
was like
was. MVP first round was long.
my
Um,
MVP was mad. He's like, I wrote a 230.
oh, why would you do that? You ain't watched none
Cause
of
he
the Ultimate Madnesses. All the Ultimate Madnesses, they come in and you spit how long you want.
yeah, but he on something thinking they like not knowing it's the championship, still writing tournament based rules, you know? Cause that was still
A
judged.
lot of lines sound like it could have been a tournament too. A lot of stuff he said sound like it could have been like the bars that we just need to get to the next bar.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, the filler. But he had some. I ain't want to call it filler. I want to call it the need to get to the next bar. He had a lot of them need to
It's a
bars.
bar.
He had a few of them and meaning where if it don't hit in that stage like serve. And it's crazy because a lot of stuff Serve was saying wasn't all that. It was just dope the way he's putting it together. At one point, didn't he say who he said? I feel like when I was talking about coffee now, I said she said that one line. What he say? What Sir said he just said something ended with LeBron James. Maybe he was basically doing a bunch of metaphors, but he ended with LeBron James. I missed what I missed it. It was just he was going, and I feel that's why I don't like when I don't get to see it back because then I can't explain what I'm seeing. But he said something. He was just basically everything wasn't 100% from certain. Not everything was super fire, but he was getting a lot of. I don't really want to call it gas. I just feel like I ain't know what the reference was. I'll take it as far as that. I don't think it was gas. I just think I ain't get it at that point because I was liking a lot of stuff he said, and I understood a lot of stuff he said, and it made sense leading up to the third round. I forgot all about when he said pulling the gun out. I was like, he could have said that in the first, and that would have been great. But I'm glad he said it in the third. Like that's a good point. Ace ain't even like mentioned that, and I found a lot of stuff I like about what he said, but. I don't know. I really like. I just feel like Serve had the performance tonight. Who you had as performance tonight?
I don't know. It was a lot of bringing people in that you wasn't like who they wasn't rapping against. A lot of people was being talked about in the battles. I
Um,
mean, like
Smack,
like that's
Smack.
I felt like Arsenal was doing with that. Like I'm gonna take that away from him. Like
Okay,
feel me?
so you had Arch
This
winning.
you feel me?
You had a winning there.
Huh?
You had Arch winning.
I don't know. Like that's why I said I gotta watch that one again. They was fighting like, but it was a. I'm gonna say I like what Ars was saying more anyway because he was bullying them with the bumping, and then Arsenal he was just taking shots of everybody. He said something about Jazz. He said
Right,
something about like he just disrespectful. Like
right,
people ain't got nothing to do with the battle. He just gonna
right.
it was just crazy. Like I feel like that was performance of the night to me. That battle.
That was a really good battle. That was that. I give you that. I give you that. And that was. I ain't gonna lie.
They
But
put they that they put on like both of them.
he took a step back on everything from the coin
I
toss
just
to
feel like
everything and
he,
won. And
he ain't
won. He
fold.
won humbly.
I'm gonna say this: he didn't fold under
He
none.
won
He didn't
humbly.
fold.
Yeah,
What Arse was doing, the bumping, I feel like none of that made diffuse nothing he had going on. He still kept his composure, still kept his same level of energy, and did what he did. You feel me?
that's good. Cause you should kind of expect artists to do that. They know it's your first time being in front of all those many people. That's technically art's first time being in front of all those many people at one time. That's the most amount of people that they ever had at battle. 3,500 people. That's what 3,200 people. I think they said. They said they was expected to have. It was supposed to be 2025, or that's what they thought. So and they always said that the biggest events had 2,000 people. I think was it the
I
Webster or
want to see,
somewhere in New York. So
want to
yeah,
see these.
they did the most. That's good. The event was all together fire. I think the event was really good, really really good. Yeah, I liked
Now you know how they be like battle of the night. What was your least favorite battle of the night?
Keyshawn and Hollow fire.
I'm gonna say the Mook and the Reed. They could have went
That
before
was
Brandon.
next.
They could
That
have
was
went
next.
before Brandon MVP. On
All right.
everything. That's how I feel, man. Supposed to battle.
Yeah, Twig and Rock and Jazz and Gaddis on the same card. Those are the two that they announced today.
Got a prediction. I think Rock gonna win.
It's on the 30th.
I think Rock gonna win.
All right.
Hopefully, hold on. I don't care if Twerk choke. If Rock come dressed as Dracula, he automatically lose. Twerk could come out there and say Jersey 3 times. If Rock come out there dressed as Dracula, he automatically loses my book.
This is gonna be a good battle.
It's not.
I think so. I want to see this, especially after seeing Twerk this year. Well, the certain parts of this year. For real. But that's what I'm saying. Like the greatest ones out here is acting up, and look what they doing. The greatest ones out here. Look what they doing. They making me believers again. Cause I was ready to, I've been wrote Twerk off me and Surf. They just for the number one fact they from Jersey. I've been wrote them off. And for what? Especially it's clear examples when you can see it's certain people do that. It really is. We knew that from Suge. Suge came in the small room, cafe rooms. We started the channel in all cafes ever. And so he came in there, you know what I mean? And then he came back. Against YK did better. He came back even further and further, did much better. And actually was showing that that's what he want. That was his intention from the beginning. It
It's
wasn't
new era hungry, man. You can't be hot forever.
what they gotta do with being consistent with actually bringing 3 rounds and not choking. What they gotta do with that? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm talking about writing off for Jersey. Cause Suge showed that he could still keep doing it.
Man, people mind be on something else. Like it
And
ain't
that's
be
not
like
that ain't cool. That ain't
coming
cool.
with 3 rounds.
That ain't cool. That make me not. That make me feel like you not getting your just due paper wise. Like, because if you that really is it. Because even if you do get paid good, now what if ain't that don't that mess up your longevity of the video that got of the
I
battle
was
itself, the
about
footage?
saying
If you don't
how he,
do your best out there, you messing up the longevity of what you putting out. I feel like
yeah, that was.
That don't make no
But was
sense.
fire
And then
when
you
he was
from
saying that,
Jersey. Who said that?
saying how he's still getting paid and he ain't completing the objective and he ain't choking and ain't giving us,
That was
3
corny.
rounds.
That was corny when John did that. That was corny. John took the wrong approach. He should have
No, it
just
wasn't.
sunned him the whole time. I feel like John he should have sunned him the whole time. I just feel like he should have had all bars that was in a sunning type of manner. For real, he should have did it the whole time, nothing less. That was corny to me. I ain't like that because I knew he was gonna talk about that. Everybody want to talk about that with Surf. Surf giving y'all stuff to talk about, and y'all making it whack. You see what I'm saying? He giving y'all stuff to talk about, and if you're gonna touch on it, that need to be fired, like all the way. That was whack to me. And everybody who talked about it is whack, except for I think 40 did good, but the way she it was, I can't remember hers either. But I just feel like it wasn't as extensive. The more we talk about the battles we talked about already, I'm probably gonna want to get everybody 30 because that night felt like everybody got 30 in some kind of way. The only battle that ain't get 30 was Easy and Chess. That's the
Then they
only
kept
battle,
the body.
huh?
I said then they kept saying the streets need a body.
Nah, he said he got some people that's still there, and he hear that they say that. That's what he said. He really said that too.
That's what I do.